Yeah, welcome back to Sokobond. We're playing puzzle games because it's Thursday, because of course we are. And I'm gonna, just torture myself some more. Hey, Scar. Hello, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna torture myself some more, expose myself to more torture, and I'm just trying to see what exactly I want to torture myself with. I don't imagine I want to do the same level that we tried to do yesterday, because that makes me want to vomit. So let's try this. This seems incredibly hard, and it probably is, but first of all, we need to figure out how many double bonds actually need to be in this thing. Right? Like, I'm just trying to see. Well, that's definitely not how it works. Interesting. So, one thing we know for sure, that's not how you connect them at all. Oh, interesting. You can move. Ah, okay. So that's probably what the puzzle is all about. Oh God, please, Scar. I mean, I'm distraught as it is. Please don't tell me this is like a hard level. Please. Okay. So I sort of see what it would want me to do, kind of, right? Okay. So once I've done that, let's imagine I do this and like push it to the bottom. And once I've done that, I sort of need to... Oh, I can't do anything else once I've done that, because I'm like... I couldn't, for the love of God, solve this one. Fuck. That does not sound good. That does not sound good. Okay, so for example, let's imagine we did this. And now the only thing we need is to actually connect them. Fuck, this seems so simple. And yet, it's probably incredibly hard. We need to double. I say you were exactly right, Oro, as always. Problem is... The problem is we have a problem. Excuse me for a second? What in the fuck? I'm back. I didn't die. But the level is literally called Stuck. So, I mean, what do you expect, right? Here's the thing, though. Here's the deal, though. I think... this should be relatively easy. Problem is, there is exactly maybe one... or maybe two ways to solve this puzzle, right? It seems like it's very narrow... in that way. Not like that, though. That's... although... no, definitely not. Okay. Okay. What if we did that? No, that's not... we need the carbon to connect, right? That's what we're looking for. If we do need the carbon to connect, it's pretty... ah, fuck, so that's what happens. Right, yes, of course, I keep forgetting that it can't really get out of there. So it literally needs to be the last thing you do. Interesting. And by interesting, I mean fuck my life. Right, but I think I'm on the right track, though. Like, it's not... it doesn't seem impossible to me, which is a good thing. I think you just need, like... so what if... no, fuck, I can't do that, right? But I can do this. I think you've done it. Wait, what? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, got him. CONH2 doubled. Oxamide releases ammonia when it gets wet. Okay. I know, I release ammonia when I get wet. Joke didn't make sense. Cool. At this point, I'm pretty sure, Scar, you're just telling me the puzzles are hard. The easy puzzles are hard, so that when I solve them, I feel a little better about myself. Because that definitely sounds like what you're doing. Right, but now we can't do any of this shit because there are so many... Ah, my god, this already sounds fucking awful. Already looks like it's garbage. I'm not quite... Okay, so we have... For example, that's sort of the start, let's say. No, it can't be, though. Can it? It's almost like we need to head in there, right? Well, obviously can't show it because of how the level is set up. It's almost like we need to head in there once we've already got the 2 carbons. And kind of like latch those hydrogens onto them. So it sort of needs to be a train of oxygen, carbon, carbon, oxygen. Although if I do that, kind of becomes weird. Kind of becomes weird because if I head the train with 1 oxygen... No, I'm serious. I can screenshot the proof. I haven't told that way. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just goofing. So yeah, if I head the train with the oxygen, the oxygen is going to be the first thing that latches onto the hydrogen because you know, only 1 bond. Although if we double bond this shit, right? Which we probably like have to. I don't see a way out of this. That's hardly it, though. Oh, shit. Okay. That's hardly it. Although this might be. No, it's still not it. Okay. This is still gonna connect the carbon, right? Okay, so let's try... Is there any way to not connect that fucking carbon? Not really. Okay, so is there... Okay, so maybe what I need to do is to double bond not this shit, but that shit? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Like... No, that's hardly what I want. Right? And once I've done that... needs to happen is... no. I need to double bond this shit. Triple bond this shit? No. I only need to double bond this shit. And that's the problem, isn't it? Well, now we're fucked, I think. Definitely. So if you don't double bond the oxygen, right? It just becomes bizarre. It just becomes weird. It just becomes really weird if you don't double bond this. Because you're doing this, so you either triple bond it, or you don't do anything to it at all. Seems like, right? Yeah, because you can't... Yeah, you can't do it any other way. So it seems like... Okay. Question is, how does one do that? How does one do what I want to do? Okay, let's double bond this first so that we have like more room to move around. You know what? Maybe that's it. You know what? That wouldn't be like a... That wouldn't be like a really strange idea, would it? That wouldn't be strange at all, right? It still works. Ish. Fuck. I am so close. And yet so fucking far. Oh god. Okay. Is there any like way to solve this from here? I don't think so. You can sort of try to move in there with the tail of the train. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if that would help at all. Probably not, but give it a bash. A little bash. And see how I do that though, considering, you know. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see how I can head off that now. Because the only reason I can even get there, right, is because I'm heading it. Is there any way to do like the reverse of this? I don't think so. Fuck this, man. Okay. Alright, so what does this mean? This means that the elements that go in there first need to have available bonds. So the first oxygen needs to have an available bond, and the second and the first carbon needs to have an available bond. And on that, we're all good. First, figure out what the final steps will be. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do as well. That makes sense. I think I'm just better at levels where you work out way back from your final goal. That makes sense. Yeah. So what it's telling me is that we can't really have a bond here, because this oxygen needs to stay free, which is weird. But not that weird, honestly, right? Because we can try and do this and see if this works. And what I need is this carbon to have one bond, so we do that, right? Oh no, we don't do that. We actually do not. Right. Right. That's not how we do it, though. I need the shit to connect. That's gonna be problematic, right? Although no, not really. Cool. So now that we've done that, I think we are fucked. We are exactly fucked. Right? Because there's nothing I can do. So let's I'm just gonna try to go in there. Oh no, fuck, not like that. Oh, and once I try to connect, yeah, it just... Oh, fuck my life, this is impossible. Right. So yeah, we can't have a OCOC. We need to have like a OCCO, I think. I think OCCO needs to happen, which is going to be really hard, I think. Because yeah, either I do this and don't make a bond, which I need, or I do this and kind of completely fail from the ground up, from the start rather. I can't, okay. That's interesting. Is there any way for me to even do this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it seems impossible. Although... Not that impossible. Okay, so we got that. Now here's our problem. Although, is it a problem? Yeah, I think it might just be a wee bit of a problem. How we solve that problem is beyond me so far. No, that's... Oh, there we go. Finally. Okay, and now we need to bond these motherfuckers. And the problem is now, it doesn't matter, I still make a fucking square out of it, which is hardly what I need to do. I should play some puzzle game on my phone while in Subway. Maybe then I'll stop being so dense. Story of my life, dude. Story of my life. Why do you think I started playing puzzle games? It's because I'm so fucking stupid. I was like, yo, except you need to like smarten up. You got smart. And obviously puzzle games are the best way to do that. Duh. Alright. Problem is, played like maybe, what, 4 or 5 puzzle games now? Didn't get smarter. Did not get smarter. Yeah, this level. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of clear. So I need to get, like, the result I need to get, right? But how I achieve that is... I almost think... What? No, I almost for a second thought we need 2 oxygens in the front, but then we can't really No, we need two hydrogens and 2 carbons. We need somehow to make that shit work, right? We need somehow, and we can't. Like once we connect, it feels bad, man. Once we connect, it's Square City for us. It's just everyone's so square. Because whatever I do, it's basically yo. Except you wanna square up? And I'm like, no, but I'm not square. And they're like, no, except you gotta square with us. Like, please, no. Anything but the squares. But they just keep coming. Are you sure it's clear from what I've seen you're already avoiding the solution steps? I know, maybe it's not. Fuck no, that's not what I want. Here's what I want. Like, I want a bond. I want a bond with someone. I want a bond. Like you undid some? Well, obviously I did just now. Because that was getting me nowhere, so I was like, yo, let's try to redo this. If I undid, like, the actual steps I needed to win, then that's kind of shitty. I can redo them. Like, here's the problem. The fucking square is a problem. You know? I mean, I can definitely do this. This hardly gives me anything, though, see? Like, I can definitely go for, like, a thing. Oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe I'm just being dumb. Maybe just being a dumb boy. Yeah, I think I am. Okay, yeah, never mind. Thanks. I'm just being a really dumb boy. Well, that's hardly what I need to do, but... No, 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 no. No, no, come on. Game. Shit. Glyoxal. OCHCHO. Glyoxal loves wood. Oh, so do I. It strengthens and protects paper and rayon, a wood-based synthetic fabric. Yeah, for some reason it didn't strike me that I could, like, do... Yeah, I don't know. There you are, you know, doing it right. I think you might be a bit behind on the stream. I'm not quite sure what, you know, how much of it is the general delay and how much of it is just the lagging. So I'd restart the stream if I were you. No, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, I actually read it as right, so didn't notice that. A second. Okay. All right. What in the shit? Why is that there? Why is that on the right? Am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to, like, do a thing like that? That doesn't make sense. Am I supposed to do this? I guess, but why? I can't double bond anything. So I guess, yeah, I guess I need to, like, do a thing and then double bond and then, you know. It seems like it would be, something akin to HOCCOH. Just because this game likes that kind of shit, so... Can I get out of this? Yes, I can. Also take some time to write all my... Oh, right, it makes sense. Never mind. As long as it's fine for you, I just... When I notice it with people, I just usually mention it, because... Sometimes it just... I don't know, it delays the stream for another 40 seconds on top of what it already does, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Which... Assuming you aren't saying that on a daily basis. Already. Okay. Can we get a hype train going with these bonds and then... No, no, that's hardly what I wanted. No, 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 no. That's gonna be interesting. Okay. So I guess you do that. No, fuck. How do I... It's so close, though. No, shit. It is so close and yet so far. No, okay. If the game doesn't let me do that... No! How come I can't, like, get out of there? That's bizarre. Wait, what? That's so stupid. That's surely what I need to do, right? Oh, no, I can. Okay. No. Oh, but I can't. Oh. Oh, okay, then. Restart the shit. I miss physical buttons on phones. Me too, dude. I have this, like, old Nokia phone with, you know, with the physical keyboard and everything. With a second SIM card, and I use it every once in a while. It's so nostalgic as well. It's kind of cool typing on your phone. I guess that's why people still use Blackberries. But I think they went bankrupt or something. It's either that or they just shut down and don't do phones anymore, which is also a thing that might have happened. Alright, so here's the weird thing, right? In this puzzle. Actually, does it matter where I put the... Oh, the oxygens? I don't think so. I don't think it does. Honestly, I don't think it does matter where I put the oxygen, so might as well grab it right now, right? And then... Ah, I see the problem. If I grab the oxygen first, I create the situation where... Although, maybe that gets me... You know what? Maybe that gets me out. Oh, fuck. Can I not do that? Yeah, I don't think I can do that. Yeah... Fuck. Yeah, okay, I can't get out of there. So, it's basically when if I grab the oxygen first, and it then seems like I can't... Because I need to go inside that room to grab a double bond for myself, right? But you know what? Maybe just push it all the way there. Maybe just do like this sort of an idea. No, it's gonna work, is it? No, because I can't turn around then. That sucks. That actually sucks. So what this means is that I need to grab the hydrogen before I go into the room on the right, which is doable. I just need to figure out how to do that. I think it's definitely doable. Something like that. Oh shit, yeah. Sick. There she goes. Oh, it's the fucking shit from yesterday. No, I'm not gonna read that. A C2H2O2 is a shapeshifter, freely changing into glyoxal and back. Oh, okay. Well, how do you keep it stable then? What? Does it just what it wants? On random? Okay. Alright. They just need to grab like 2. Yeah, okay. It seems like it's 2 and 2 and then a bond. So just that, basically. Well, not like that, obviously. Obviously not like that, but... Oh, because I'm in the middle. What a fucktard. What an absolute moron. Okay. And once that's done, I mean, you can't really do too much else. Unfortunately. Yes, but then what, right? I see. I think I see what needs to happen. I'm just not quite sure how to accomplish it yet. So, for example, no, but that fucking bonds it again. That's shit. And that's hardly what I need, right? No, I need 2 hydrogens and 2 different carbons to kind of make this work. I think. 2 hydrogens and 2 different carbons. How does one do that? Oh, maybe like that. Oh shit, yeah. Okay, and once I've done that, I think it's just simple then. Yep. Sick. C2H4. Ethylene was used as an anesthetic, but we've switched to ones that don't catch fire. That is a very logical solution. Very logical solution to your shit. If I seem like I'm spitting nonsense today, it's because I am. I'm really tired for no reason. Like I've slept for, I don't know, maybe what, 7 hours at least? Yeah, I just had a busy day, so. I might not be putting words together in the right order to create sentences. Or letters even to create words. That being said, we still need to solve this puzzle, so. Why I did that? I do not know. Let's think about this first. So, we have a nitrogen. So, for example, let's just do whatever. We connect it like that, and then what happens? Does that help us? No. That's hardly like how it needs to be. Although this does seem very plausible. Right? Almost, and then, well, from that was nonsense. I mean, yeah. As I mentioned, that's kind of the theme of tonight's evening. So buckle up, kids. Yeah. That's not going on. That's not happening. That's not a thing. Interesting. So I still need to try to be in the front of the train if I can. Which I think I can be, right? The triple bond is a bit excessive, and I do not want that to happen, I don't think. Although if I don't do that, right, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It gets weird regardless. Mukenspieler22, hello. Welcome back. We are playing some puzzle games. Hopefully you enjoy those, because that's what we're doing today. That's hardly what we need to do, though. Okay, now we have sort of a free reign on what happens, but we don't have a free reign on where I'm going. Although, no, actually. Okay, well, it's not going to solve itself today, but... It's not going to solve itself this time around as well, man. Not today. Jesus, just please, just stop talking. Stop talking, you're not good at it. Ah, you can do that? I didn't realize you could. Oh, that's interesting. And then I can do that if I want. Yeah, that's pretty neat. What do you know? Okay. Today was a great day. I went swimming in a lake in Austria, and back got sunburned and twisted my ankle cheek. Dude, I'm sorry. That was like a fucking drama level plot twist. It was like, yeah, you had a great day. You swam in Austria. It was like, yeah, that's cool. And then, that was cool. Okay, well, hopefully you get better. Hopefully it gets better for you. I, for the life of me, cannot get sunburned. I don't enjoy lying in the sun, just being like a general fucking sponge of a human being, just lying there getting burned. I like sun in moderation, so I wouldn't say I think I can get like lightly or moderately sunburned, but I've never had like a red fucking back. like people do. That shit looks just plain painful. Thanks, dude. I'm loving myself. Yeah, dude. That happens. That's not all you need to do though, except what the fuck are you doing? So once I connected to this nitrogen, yeah? Like, is this a thing that's possible that I can do? Or not? Like, can I straighten it out? I mean, I can, but not like I want to. Not the way. Oh no, in the way I want to as well. So I mean, like, right? This is sort of doable. At least it seems doable, and then it suddenly doesn't. I really leave my house. My skill is Snow White. What the fuck are you saying? What the fuck are all of us saying today? Skin, you meant probably, but yeah. Stepping out of the house is a thing that you probably shouldn't do too often. Because fuck outside, am I right? I want to play volleyball. I realize my back is burning. Oh yeah, that's wow. No, that doesn't sound pleasant. At least you had a good time playing volleyball. Hopefully, did you win? Me neither. I generally dislike just chilling. As a matter of fact, I like reading books though. Yeah, that's what happens to me on the beach as well. Like I can't just lie there doing nothing. I either take like a book with me or a manga or whatever, and then I read that, and then you know I have some fun, and then once I'm done with that, I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go swim for a second, go swim for a hot minute, then come out dry, and then go back to the hotel room because I'm like, yeah, okay, well, that happened, so. And people say, but except, it's like, it's better than just lying inside and playing your computer all day. No, it's kind of not, though. I'm sorry, but it's kind of not. Is this a thing that can happen? Like, can we make this work? Can we connect the hydrogens to this one carbon? My guess is no. Bing. Editor, hello. One of these days, I'm just gonna randomly get your name right, and then we're gonna talk. But welcome, dude. My first time, like in volleyball call, winners stay on the ground. So basically, you win to get the place right. Ah, interesting. Well, that's. I mean, it makes sense in the context of like being on the beach, right? Because like there are a lot of people waiting to play. So I mean, that sort of makes sense. But then again, if you're playing against some, you know, Olympic champions, as you say, it's not too fun. I cannot with this. I cannot think right now. Let's see if we can solve something. If not mechanically, then at least like visually simpler. We get smashed 21-1. Holy shit! Yep, that sounds about right. That sounds about like me when I'm playing sports. Although I did play quite a lot of golf back in the day. Won like a minor tournament as well, which was pretty nice. Okay, let me see what it wants me to do even. Guess it wants me to grab an oxygen and then fuck myself because, I mean, there's no way out of this. Okay. And if I do that, that's pretty much the same thing. Okay, let's not do that. No, that's not what. That's not. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm the nitrogen. Okay, yeah, okay. If I'm the nitrogen, what can we do with this? Nothing really. I don't think we can do anything with this. What the fuck? This is bizarre. Okay, so what if we do that and then go in? Like, is this... We can't like turn it around then. No. It's so sad, yeah. Rebecca twisted my ankle. So it wasn't even like when you were playing. That's... Fuck, that sucks. It's like, you got smashed, and then you're coming back all feeling down and shit, and then you like twist your ankle as well. It's like, what is this life? Why? Why are we doing this? Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Okay, so grab this. See if this works. No, although no. Actually, this sounds like a solid plan, right? Well, ish. It does it. It doesn't. It does edit, and it also does not. Once I've done that, though... Fuck, okay, yeah, I see. Once I've done that, it's kind of hard to do anything else. Stream is buffering really badly for me. Yeah, try reloading it. Let me see if it's on my end. No, I'm dropping 0 frames, so it should be on yours. Try do a thing about it. Dude, I told you I had a great day. At least the water was nice. Nice. Are you one of those people that likes really, like, cold water? So what's like the sort of general average temperature that you like your water to be? I don't even know if, like, most people know that, because people don't usually bother too much with checking what temperature the water actually is. Like, you just go in there and you feel too cold or it feels fine, and you go for it. But yeah, I kind of sometimes check up on it because it's interesting, I guess. That's not what we want. Oh, okay, so what if new plan, we do this. That was a terrible, well, that was a terrible plan. That was a shitty plan. That was awful. That was not a plan. No. 24 Celsius is perfect for me. Yeah, 24 feels fine. Yeah, I'm with you on that, because like anything more than 24, you almost like you if it's really hot outside, right? If it's anything more than 24, you go in and you're like, why the fuck am I going in? It's not even refreshing or anything. Once it's 26, 28, you're like, fuck this, right? So 24, yeah, 24, 25 is the temperature. Although 22, 21 already starts feeling like, I'd rather not. Probably around 32 Celsius. That's quite a lot, though. I mean, it's, yeah, I guess whatever tickles your fancy, but yeah, some people just like to chill by the pool, and pool is usually around 30-ish. So I guess, yeah. But by the point it's 30, it's like, yo, that's not in water. That's just pure fucking boiled milk. I don't know. That's, yeah. You mean water outside? Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, as in like sea water, ocean water, wherever you want. Lake water, yeah. Wherever you swim when you're, like, on the beach. I know it even rises before above 20 here. Yeah, the thing as well. My grandma, she loves to fucking swim in cold ass water. She'll go like 12, 14 Celsius. She doesn't fucking care. She goes in like a champ. And she's what, like 70 something by now? Dude, that woman. She just does not give any shits. Exactly 0 shits. Here's the thing. It seems like grabbing the oxygen is the right thing to do. But if we do that and make a bond, right? We can't then grab the second oxygen. So, like, if I do that, right? And then I do that, and I'm like, okay, let's turn it around. And I do that. I sort of can't do anything, like I can't grab it, right? But I can sort of, you know what? Doing that, by then I can't get out, right? Although, what I can do is I can do this. That's not too terrible, right? Although, yeah, it wouldn't be. Right. So I guess it's the same shit, but the other way around? At least it would be, right? It makes sense. Some degree of sense, at least. So you do that, and you're like, yo... Almost, right? Okay, so I just need to move it, and then we Gucci. I think, yeah, I think we just move this shit. And then I think we solved it. Bam. Also, by the way, I got hungry. Ordered toast. It's blacker than filled pitch black. The joke is bad, I'm not racist. Yeah, I mean... That also happens, and that also sucks. Oh, please jump into water down 10 Celsius after sauna is the deal. Well, I mean, so going into like snow or really cold water after a sauna, yes, that makes sense, and like people like that. I don't personally like that myself, but like people like that, I understand that. But genuinely just going to the beach when the water is like 12 Celsius and the weather outside is like windy and shit's going down, maybe, you know, the temperature outside is anything below 16 Celsius, like 18 Celsius or whatever, and you go into the water, right? It's 12 fucking degrees, you freezing your ass off, and then you come out and it's windy as well. Like, I don't see how people do that. And she just fucking goes for it and swims for like, I don't know, 30 minutes, comes back, dries off, she, you know, gives no shits. Also, she likes to sort of bathe in the snow, quote unquote. She'll just like, when it's snowing, she'll put on a bathing suit, drop down into the snow, roll around a bit, go back in the house. Fucking what? Like, I mean, that's the thing she does. Nitrous acid can be used to destroy potentially explosive sodium azide solutions. Well, that tells me literally nothing, but okay. Well, it started to be a great day, and then everything just went terribly wrong. I also lost table tennis. I fucking love ping pong. I love that shit. I was talking about this on a stream really far back, I think. But I own a VR headset, and I really like playing table tennis there, because it almost makes no difference whether it's real or not, right? Because the only thing you sort of need with table tennis is the feedback on your racket, and that they sort of provide the tactile feedback on the controller that you're holding with the HTC Vive. So it's not exactly how it would feel, but it's really close. And it's one of those sports that you could play in VR and still feel perfectly normal playing it. Like, it doesn't feel like anything's missing. The physics are a bit like, they're not bad, but they're like a bit different from what you'd expect. So you get some getting used to, but in general, it's pretty cool. Just gonna make sure your legs will be fine. The cold can force your leg muscles to contract. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I hate it so much we get out of the water, it's windy. Yeah, dude, like, if no one hands you a towel, if you just, like, have to, you know, shove your ass off, shove your ass towards the nearest, like, thing. I don't actually know where I was going with that. I lost that thought half through the sentence. I'm telling you guys, I'm not feeling right. I'm not okay. Alright, let's try solve this. Was one that one was Jesus fucking Christ. Are you hearing this? Are you hearing this? Because I can't seem to put two words together. Anyhow, that one was relatively easy. Now this one, let's see how it goes, is what I'm trying to say. Now, I am gonna slow it down, not for your sake, but for my sake, so I don't go insane trying to talk. Fuck. Let me eat a thing. No problem. By the way, the sea is awesome in winter here. Shoreline sometimes freezes. If the sky's clear, it's awesome. Yeah, that, I have never seen that happen, but that sounds like it would be really cool. I don't know what the game is about, but it seems chilly. So, here's the general gist of it, yeah? All of this is an imitation of the chemical periodic table of elements, or whatever you want to call it. And the game is basically about atoms, elements, chemical elements, and making up molecules of shit by doing puzzle games. And some of them, you know, the starting ones are really easy. So, for example, if I go into Breathe, that's not the first one that I did. Imagine. This one was the first one, right? Yeah, I think this was the first one. Do like, yo, hello. And you have your hydrogen, and you have your oxygen, and you're like, okay, that's pretty cool. And then, there you go, you connect all of them, it becomes water, it gives you an interesting fact about water. Go on to the next one. And all of them have like different amount of bonds, and you only control one of them, and then all the other ones you have to sort of connect in a like clever way. And yeah, that's pretty much the game, but it gets progressively more complicated with they introduce mechanics that like multiply bonds and like turn the molecule around, etc., etc. So it becomes obnoxiously hard. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I see. So Suro's like, why can the H sometimes connect to the O and sometimes not? right. Yeah, it's because like in chemistry, I you know, I don't know this too well myself, but like different molecules, different like elements will have different amount of bonds that they can use up to connect with different elements, right? That sort of mimics how the actual chemistry works. So. All right. I do not know if I'm doing this right, but seems like something that would be right. Oh shit, we almost got it. Honestly, we almost fucking have it. Yes, we can't complete the puzzle, but interesting. We're just doing like random shit. I almost got it. Okay. Now I need to think about why I got it. What needs to happen? There's clearly much more to this puzzle than I'm doing because, you know, that's how puzzles work. So I think what needs to happen is I need to connect like one side of it. And then... the thing is, if I do that, I kind of fuck shit up for us. So what if I... right? It seems like a thing that could happen. What do I do next? Like it still does a double one for me. So if it does that, like the puzzle is kind of over at that point. So, and I can't really turn anything around at this point anymore because things. Interesting. So, for example, let's try going in here. Turning it around. I don't think that does anything though. Like, there's literally no reason for me to be doing. Okay, so for example, we did this, right? Not sure if that does anything for us, but it might. Actually, it might. You know what? Actually, it might. Then we've done that. By the way, what happened to Blade and Soul? that's a long story, but so to try not to go on a side rant about how they fucking destroyed that game with shitty microtransaction-y, greedy corporate bullshit. They basically the company that the NC West, I guess that's the guys who brought it to the West. They, instead of focusing on what the people sort of wanted, like the balance changes and the like making acquisition of Hongmong skills and points easier, so that it's easier for new people to get into PvP, etc. So instead of sort of pushing that esports aspect that, you know, people loved, and like the small tournaments already started happening. So I like back way when I was playing it sort of on a regular basis. I was playing tournaments and was doing quite well, actually. It was interesting, right? But then they introduced a patch where they introduced a bunch of skills that you couldn't get without really grinding PvE, and people really hated that as well. Like, and because the PvE aspect is very not pay to winny, but like a lot of the PvE aspect is based on people that would buy a lot of boxes and like earn them money that way, and they start releasing box after box after box, and obviously they brought a lot of money, but the game itself died because like PvE in that game is boring as shit, and like no one really cared about that apart from like 3 people who were paying for their boxes. And so that happened, and the interest in the game kind of died down because they were refusing to fix the problems with PvP. So I kind of promised I wouldn't go on a side rant, and I went on side rants. Whatever. It's kind of a shame though. Right, so once I do that, it basically fucks me over. That's not it, but I can sort of, like, is this a thing? You know what? Maybe this is what the puzzle is supposed to be about. But the thing is, if I do that, oh, actually, that's not a terrible idea now, is it? You know what? That's not a terrible idea. What happened just now? Kind of random, but that is genuinely like a solid thing that we could go for. I just need to position my shit in the right way now, so that I grab the last hydrogen on the bottom, and then sort of connect this in a way that makes sense. This works, right? But, like, it doesn't. I only need one connection here. What if I sort of do this, shove it up a bit? Not sure if it does anything. I think it does though. Doesn't it? There we go. Sick. Urea. CONH2 doubled. Urea was the first organic compound artificially synthesized in a laboratory. Right. The problem is, I don't think I'll be able to finish this zone, because these two motherfuckers are not budging just now. So, let's move on to something else and then we'll come back. I really hoped I could, like, persevere and finish zones, because it feels so good finishing something and not having, like, these obnoxiously hard puzzles left behind for you to solve, you know, afterwards. But I guess I'll need to come back. Urea, urethra. Or I was waiting for the joke to happen. I didn't want to make it myself because I didn't want to look like a 12-year-old. Just thank you for actually making that for me. Urea is also present in urine. Yeah, okay. Well, what do you know? I guess let's start something new. Did I try this before? I don't think so. Right, I remember these. I remember these. Oh, and I can also grab oxygens, hydrogens rather. And you remember that because that's half of what puzzles are based on. The fact that you can connect the hydrogens and then break them off. Because usually you can't do that. Okay. What if I do that? Is this a thing? Maybe. You know what? Maybe yeah. What if I'm doing this right? I don't think so. Well, I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. Like, right, because I need a sort of... Eight, what? Oh, holy shit, oh god, oh. This level is called 8, and it also looks like an 8. Oh my god. This isn't the Stanley Parable. It's just a game where you push a button and it says 8 over and over again. What? I know what Stanley Parable is. I do not get the reference. Yes, that's what you do, eh? And then... what then? I can't. Anything else I've done? I mean, I can push it. Does that help me? Yeah, I think so. Actually, yeah. Looking forward to my sleep. There was a reference to the demo version of Selling Percent Car. Yeah, I've played like, I don't know, what, 15 minutes of that game? For the life of, maybe I have played all of it. I don't actually remember. I remember playing it, but I don't remember finishing it. So, fortunately, I have no idea why I didn't finish it. Like, it seems like something I'd enjoy. I don't know. Maybe I played the demo as well and didn't buy the full game. I don't know. H2O2 hydrogen peroxide can be used to clean wounds, but it's not an antiseptic. I'm looking forward to my sleep because I can sleep on the back and I move my foot around much. Please, please do, just go rest. I swear to God, you sound like you're in a world of pain right now. I don't want to, like... You sound like you're hurting. It sounds painful. Play a demo version. It's like a different game from the Stanley Parable. Oh, really? Oh. Might just need to replay both of them. Like, I don't actually remember too much about it. I remember having like a really cool narration and really cool fourth wall, you know, breaking things going on, but not much more than that. Alright. This looks like shit. What can I say? Two worlds. Like, two shitty pieces of puzzle, am I right? Wow, jokes. It doesn't hurt, JK, it does, but it's okay. You sound like you're in a Scammer boy. The pun train never stops with urine. There's also a subtle joke about urine. Right, anyhow. What the fuck am I doing? Let's figure this out. Connect the oxygen, cool, to the two of them. And then each of them has two more hydrogens. Okay, yes, right, got him. Got him. Thing is, what probably needs to happen is I need to grab all the fucking hydrogens, put them all in the room on the right, and then figure it out from there. That's what I think is gonna happen. Yuri Gagarin was the first person into space. Yes, solid. Solid jokes. Solid jokes. Solid shit. What in the fuck am I doing though? I don't think I'll be able to get those hydrogens, honestly. Wait, how the how in the fuck do I... How do... What? Game, what? Game. Game. Seriously, just... Game? How the... Do I grab like a carbon and go in there? That doesn't make too much sense though, does it? It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't make sense. This level looks like garbage. I'll lay down about watching a stream though. Oh, that sounds good. Solid jokes with urine is liquid. If you want a solid joke, well, it'd be a pretty shit one. It just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop, it keeps going. It's like a golden shower. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing in this level. I have zero fucking clue, like, zero. Does this help? I don't think it helps. Does this help? And I don't actually think it helped. No, it doesn't help. Okay, so let me grab a hydrogen and bring it in there, I guess. This doesn't help anyone, though. So, okay. First and foremost, something needs to happen inside that left room. So that, you know, so that the hydrogens are not connected. Because anything I try to do, like I can do whatever, I can do this, I can do do this, I can do this, I can do this. I bring hydrogen a bit closer. If I do this, you know, this connects, and then we're in a shitty place because we can't get out of there. I'm gonna try this anyway because, you know, that's who I am. But what I want. There we go. Now we have a hydrogen. Okay, cool. Thing is, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get these at all. At all. I'll sleep now, bye. See you, Scar. Have a good night's sleep. You're on, buddy. Okay, so what else can we do? We can probably grab a carbon. That also sounds like a solid plan as well, right? Like, grab a carbon and bring a bunch of fucking hydrogens in there. And be like, yo, you are staying here, right? But, like, that doesn't help me, does it? Okay, laying down doesn't work. I'm back, though. Does it just, like, hurt to lie down, or what's up? Okay, what if, new plan, what if we need to bring another hydrogen in there? I know it sounds crazy, but what if that is exactly what we need to do, right? And once I've done that, be like, yo, what about them carbons though? And then bring carbon in there. Be like, hello. That sounds like something that would happen. Problem is, once I do that, I'm kind of all over the place. Oh, not that. You know what? I think I'm on the right track. I think we are very much, very close to solving this piece of shit. I think we're good, actually. Well, not like that though. It's actually gonna be like that. I wonder if I can even do that though. Right? Like, that's exactly what needs to happen. But at the same time, it's kind of not. Basically, I want to watch the stream, so I tried to lay down on my side, but I forgot my shoulders are all sunburned. And I kind of don't want to lay down on my stomach. I'm just imagining you try to, like, lie down in a comfortable way, and it just doesn't, like, no matter whatever you do, just imagining, like, a dude with a little phone in his hands, and he's just, like, trying to, like, get comfortable, and it, like, doesn't quite work, and just keeps turning. Yeah, that sounds like a good day, a good evening. Why did I do that? Oh my god, you're so fucking stupid, except sometimes you're unbearably fucking dumb. Thankfully, I know what I'm doing now. Do I actually, like, bring the carbon in there and then do the hydrogen? Because that might also be the case, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Whammy! Ethanol C2H60. Ethanol toxicity is routinely studied in pubs and homes worldwide. Actually, I'm standing in front of my PC right now. My day was bad, yeah, at least someone can laugh about it. Yeah, dude, don't mean anything bad by it, but yeah. It's funny. If you want to just go and relax, I'd understand as well. Just, like, do whatever works best for your back right now. I'm gonna be on tomorrow almost, like, the whole day. I think throughout the weekend most of the weekend I'm gonna be up streaming, because the new Final Fantasy expansion is coming out. I'm gonna be, like, going fucking having a biscuit on that, doing whatever all day. So. That's not what you want to do, though, right? Gonna do that and then that. There we go. Interesting. I can do that, but they're gonna like... Wait, you see what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna... Okay, what can I do if I do that? Can I, like... Yes. Okay. If I see streaming, I'll be there? Yeah, I do. Thank you. Yeah, it sounds like a solid plan. NH3... Ammonia was once used as food preservative, but it's toxic. Wow, it's almost like people in the past were complete morons. We thought lightning was created by a lightning god. You know? That was easy, yeah. That was quite easy. I honestly feel like I'm gonna be playing this game for ages. Like, I've played it, what, for like... 2 Thursdays now, and then half a day like half an hour yesterday. There's like, what, 4.5 hours, and then I'm playing it today as well, so it's like 2 or 6.5 hours, and I'm still nowhere close to finishing it. It's like, I didn't realize it was going to be like such a long game. So weird. What in the shit am I supposed to do here? Are there chairs without, like, a relaxing piece for the back? Yeah, of course. Like, sort of stools? Where you just sit and don't lean on anything? Yeah, for sure. Question is, I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to... Although, like, the sort of shape of the puzzle does give me some ideas. The question is, I'm like... Like, it wants me to do this, basically, like, to all of the elements. I'm not sure what that gives me, though, like, right? I guess it's, like, just a simple sort of thing where you now go back and, like, collect all of them, right? Like, I mean, that was a thing, I guess. Stools, still humor right here. I need to get one ASAP. Yeah, I don't think they're, like... expensive as well. Like there are plenty of... There are also like sort of I don't actually know off the top of my head how to call them, but like sort of almost like pieces of a sofa, like covered with fabric and everything, like that you can sort of roll up to the sofa for your legs to rest on. You know what I'm saying? Like those things are also a thing, but they're like obviously more expensive. Anyway, I should sleep. Night. See ya, buddy. See ya. Thanks for showing up. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. H2O3. Trioxin can be obtained in small amounts from reactions of ozone and hydrogen peroxide. Well, what do you know? I will remember exactly 0 of all of those science facts. Exactly 0. Huh. Interesting. What are we doing? Okay, so I break this off. I break it off here. Well, at least I try to. Yeah, okay. Well, okay, excuse me. Here's the thing, if I do leave it be, it's kind of stops being relevant, which sucks. Okay. I can do this, but then it doesn't work. I mean, it would be better than standing here. Yeah, no, for sure. What can you do? So you can't lean back on anything. I'm trying to think. What can you do? I mean, you can sort of sit down on the floor in like a sort of lotus position, you know, like when you fold your legs, like you're doing yoga sort of style. Yes, that's the best I can think of. That sounds shitty. But yeah. Wanna know something sad? Standing hurts too. I'm so whiny now. Oh yeah, of course, because you have your ankle twisted. Jesus. Yeah. But if you try the thing I suggested, it might just work. Yeah, dude, don't worry about it. I mean, it's like... You had a rough day. So once I've done that, though, what does the game suggest I do? Ah, I guess it's like a... I guess you... Right. It wants me to... okay. It wants me to get rid of the other one, and then sort of figure... Yeah, right. Like so, I guess? Well, I mean, that did exactly nothing. Okay. No, that did exactly nothing. That did 0 of anything. Yeah, I guess we can't move. Okay. His voice sitting on the floor now. I'm laughing so hard. Alright. What the fuck do I do with this? Like, does it involve me doing something else? I guess this sort of works, but it only works because I wanted to, right? Because it's like... I'm still not doing anything new. This doesn't work, obviously. If I do this, it basically creates a situation where I can't do anything with this. If I do this, it puts me back where we started. Oh, I see what you need to do now. Okay, yeah, never mind. I see. Push it the fuck back. And then, once that's done, grab the oxygen. I'd like to turn it as well, but I guess I won't be able to. Which I guess is fine. Is it? I don't think it is, though. No, it's definitely not. Okay, so what do I do with this shit, then? Oh, interesting. Okay, so... all the way back. I mean, there aren't two ways about it, right? It's pretty much settled in what you want to do, unless... Yeah, unless this happens. Which, I mean, doesn't change anything radically, I wouldn't say. It's... So, yeah, okay, I have it now. So, now what? That doesn't do much. This basically brings me to where I started. This gives me a situation where I can't do anything at all. Although... No, it actually does, yeah. This is really weird, to be honest. Okay, although... Can I? I can definitely do that. I wonder if that's actually... Although, you know what? That might be a thing. That might be an actual, like, thing that I need to do. Yep. Bingo, bango, bingo, bongo. We got him. Hydrogen peroxide, H2O2. Vets sometimes use hydrogen peroxide to make animals throw up. Fun facts. Okay. I really don't understand people who don't like cold tea. Like, yes, it's sort of better hot, but it's a completely different drink once it's cold, right? Like, it's not even like that sort of iced tea you get in like plastic bottles and whatever, like the lemon flavored and peach flavored or whatever, but just generally tea that just like cooled down a bit. Like, it's really good. I don't know why people don't like it. Some people are really adamant about it as well. It's like, why would you drink cold tea? Let me make you a cup of like new tea, and you're like, no, just leave my tea be. Wow. I hate hot tea, but some cold teas love. Yeah. Obviously, don't hate hot tea, but yeah, it's like, it's really good. Like, I could put like a pot of tea by my PC. And then 12 hours later, I'm still drinking the same tea. I'm just like, yeah, that works. That sounds good. Right, that's the problem. Okay, yeah, I see what the problem is. But this problem can be solved by involving this shit. question is, how do you involve this shit? I guess you just bring the hydrogens a bit closer where they need to be. Right? Interesting. Interesting. No, but that's not what I want though. Okay. That's kind of a problem. A minor one, but... No, not like this. Okay, I guess I'll do like a switcheroo. But I can't now. Okay. Right, that sucks. Leave my TV. Nice. I mean, if you put it like that, it almost sounds like leave my tuberculosis alone, which A, doesn't make much sense, and B, is kind of weird. And it's like, I don't need any medicine, just leave it be. Like, I don't know. Right. What are we doing? I guess we just, like, do sort of weird... this kind of thing, right? And then... once I have done that... just grab this shit and, like, shove it to... oh, I can't. Okay, yeah, obviously I can't. That sucks. Sucks major dick. This isn't going to be a thing that I want to be doing. I can sort of like do this, but once I have done that, that's the end of it. So how do I want this? I pretty much have a free reign where I put this hydrogen though, so I can literally do whatever I want with it. What do I want to do with it? Do I like push it one step to... no. No, the one that it's in the very corner is a problem. Oh, but it's been in the very corner since the beginning of the game. Fuck, I did not realize that. Maybe it's the oxygen that we need to connect shit to, you know? Well, not like that. Or maybe exactly like that, who knows? Like, that's not a bad idea. Right? Like, what I'm doing right now, right? Seems pretty fine to me. Oh, I can't move it? That sucks. I mean, I guess once I grabbed it, I can do whatever, right? So I can do that, then do that as well. And then, you know, this. This. That. Bam. And then, okay, that doesn't make it better. That actually makes it worse. So we actually need this in the reverse order, sort of, which would mean we do that. Do that. And we do that. Then whammy. Well, no, that was too early. There was a premature celebration. You know what I can do? I can do this, and then I can do this. Bazinga. CH3OH. Badly distilled alcohol can contain methanol, which causes blindness. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound pleasant. Sorry. So I wouldn't want to go blind from drinking alcohol. That sounds like a very bad time. Hey, what second? Quick second. We're fine. Right. Just check anything. Right. What are we solving next? I mean, I guess just go for it, right? Just go through them. This section seems to be decent. Is there alcohol for sunburned people? I mean, yeah. You mean general alcohol? Yes. Is there like a cure for burned back? I'm pretty sure, but it depends on what you're asking. Okay, so how did it start? I guess what it wants me is, it wants me to rearrange all of them in the opposite manner. That's it? This doesn't make any difference if I do. No, it doesn't. What it wants me to do is to shove all the hydrogens inside the thing, right? Oh, jeez, my phone just reminded me that the Game of Thrones episode was coming out literally today. Well, tomorrow, rather. Wow. Game of Thrones. Hype. Okay. By the way, not to leave anyone out, if there are any newcomers to the stream today, please feel very welcome. If you are enjoying the stream, please do consider smashing that motherfucking follow button, because that would help me a ton. And if you don't want to do that, that's completely fine as well. I'm just glad you're here. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream. And all of that. Also, I'm looking, Spieler, to continue answering your question. I imagine drinking alcohol when you're sunburned is a pretty good way to cope with it. Like, sounds like a good plan. Now, what have I done? Nothing too creative. It doesn't lead me anywhere, so. So, we sort of need to shove all of the... Yeah, okay. It sort of all needs to get into one corner. You see what I'm saying? Like, it all needs to be in one place. Right? And I can't do that, then. Why not? I guess what I need to do now is I sort of need to do this. And then bring it all the way up. No, I don't want to do that, though. Okay. Well, it almost works, honestly. Like, this works to the extent that it does, and then I need one more connection, which... I'm back to standing because I can't see much from the floor. Oh, I thought you were, like, watching it like a mobile device or some sort, but... If you only have the screen, that's even more painful. Just like, how can I have this problem as well, because since I've moved, I only have like one proper monitor to watch things on. I have like a laptop that I use because that's more convenient, but if I want to watch something on like a bigger screen, I have my monitor, and I do have a sofa like really close, but it's still like if you lie down on the sofa, it's sort of like kind of far away. And like you try to like find a place to sit where you can see shit and you can also like be comfortable, and it's it's a struggle. Feel ya. Struggle. Is this like if I do this, you know, like oh I can't even do that. Holy fuck. Well, why? Do that to me. Well, shit. Right, I need to shove this somewhere else. Off my arse, for example. Okay, can I do that? No, I mean I can, but like... Shit. I don't see how I can sort of put them all in one place and also... So, did this change anything? No. What would I do though? Like, what else is there to do? It almost like there's one sort of piece of the puzzle that needs to be there that I'm not seeing how to show in there, right? Because if I do, like, obviously if I grab this, well, grab it from the other side, yeah? And then leave it there, right? For example, I need... What? Maybe. I just need to get in there from the other side as well. Fuck. Although this might work. Does it? Okay, let's try another thing. Grab this and shove it all the way up my arse. Well, that didn't actually work. Okay, as I expected it to. And then yeah, and then take this one and shove it right there. Was that like? Right. There we go. Oh no, but I can't. Fuck, they can't disconnect. That's a problem. That's quite an issue. Like what, you know, like what else can you do with that? Once it's connected, it's all going anywhere. Okay, what if that's so if I push it like down, the bond breaks. If I push it to the right, the bond breaks. But I can't push it to the left or the top, which is really annoying. Because you can't make this puzzle work in the center, right? Is what it wants is it wants you to arrange the hydrogens in the way where you, when you decide to move in as a carbon, you already have everything set up for you. And that's undoable. That's impossible to do in the middle. So what you need to be doing is to like manipulating these corners. But I'm not quite seeing how just yet. Oh shit. You know what? I might just know what to do. So, for example, if we take this garbage, now go all the way there, and then take another hydrogen. Here's the thing, though. Can't seem to be able to like make it work horizontally, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, what I need is for the carbon hydrogen to be horizontal in the very middle. So that I can sort of push it. Can I even do that? No, I can't. Like, I don't know why I'm still trying to do that, because it's impossible. Like, once the hydrogen moves in here, it's like you can't break it, right? Once it's there, you can't move it up. So I'm not even sure why I'm trying to. I'm trying this still. Like, I don't. Why? All right, something else. It's kind of nice in this game that you have so much choice. If you're stuck on something for a really long time, you could just go on to something else without having to sit there for hours and hours and going on the same shit that you might just be blocking yourself mentally from understanding. So it's quite a neat system in a way where it helps you. Okay, well, this is gonna be a blast, because look at this. Well, first of all, that, but second of all, oh, it's not gonna. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna like. Okay. Well, I mean, What now, though, right? Like, okay, we do have this hydrogen. What now, though? It only seems like that oxygen needs to go. Maybe I can. You know what? Maybe I can connect it. I think I can, though. Well, I can connect this oxygen, but but it has like the turning sort of knob here as well, which I guess helps. So what if we move in now? That's not what I wanted. There we go. That's not what I wanted either. There we go. I can't do that. Okay. So you reverse it. And like that.
And I can't sort of bring it in. So it's almost like I need to build it on that side, right? It's almost like I need to... Oh, fuck, I can't move it now because of the way I made it. So what if I sort of push that hydrogen inside there? I can't do anything per se, can I? No. But I can definitely sort of do a thing. And then move it in. Doesn't help me in any way though. No. Because I can't move it in unless, right. I have like an oxygen to go with it. Okay. These puzzles are getting incredibly hard. Like, not even with the amount of mechanics, but with just like the general number of moves that you need to do. You just like, there are so many fiddly kind of little thingies that you need to do in order to kind of set it up before you bring in all the pieces. Cut my life up into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation. No breathing. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. Well, I mean, the thing is, here's the deal. Here's the deal. I can very much do this, right? Question is, does it help? It seems like it's the right thing to do. It seems like it's a thing that the game wants you to do. This also seems like the thing the game wants you to do. Mind me, right? My mom just gave me something called Aftersuns. I hope it helps. Yeah, there are a lot of like creams and shit you can put on yourself, so it doesn't hurt as much at least. Like, that's it. Yeah, a lot of shit that helps. It did have something that's pretty nice. Is there any way for me to like? There we go. That's what I wanted. Now I can do the same shit, right? Bring more pieces in there. I can, but. That's quite a big but. I don't... Oh, I guess you do the same shit, but with the other side, right? Like... And then leave it there. And then, like... But I can't see how it helps. Well, maybe it does. I don't fucking know. But once you do that, you sort of can't do anything. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like... Ah... Okay, you know what? I think we might just be solving this. That's not one though. No. Oh, actually, yes. Except sometimes it's just dumb. There we go. Got him. H2O3. Theoretically, there's no limit to the number of oxygen atoms that can be linked together. Alright. This, on the other hand, is not alright at all. Does not look alright, does not sound alright, does not feel alright. Hey, I almost solved the puzzle by doing nothing, but that's the thing with this game. You always almost solve the puzzle, and then it's just like, yo, accept, hey, oi, accept. Fuck you. I'm like, but why? I didn't do anything to it. And she's like, no. Go fuck yourself. Okay, game. Way to be rude. Wow. Well, once you do that, you're pretty much done. You can't do anything. So, it's probably, oh my god, it's a shitfest. It is a shitfest. It's like, it's a disaster, is what it is. So, in my head, right, carbon needs to be in the middle. And for that to happen, we almost need to create, like, 2 chains of fucking... So, yeah, we do that, right, and we're like, yay, we're doing a thing, right? Cool. Once that's done, complete fucking misery starts. We almost need, like, 2 chains of things. We need carbon to be connected to 2 oxygens and 2 hydrogens. Right. This is far from what I need to be doing. Oh, but that's the only solution. Okay, that's the only way for me to go after I've done that already. Okay. That does not seem possible at the present moment. Like, okay, I've done that. Like, one sort of move in the direction that the game doesn't want you to go in, and you fuckarooed. I don't see... Although this seems like a thing, right? Like, this almost seems like a decent kind of... plan of sorts. I'm just mashing. I'm just bashing shit at the moment. Dude, I swear I'm dying. I'm staying here. My back hurts and my foot hurts. I'm just going to sleep on my stomach. Oh man, I'm so sorry. So sorry for you. But hopefully you feel better tomorrow, man. I'll see you around. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging around. Appreciate you. Hopefully you do feel better, because that sounds painful, man. Right. I'm gonna be wrapping up in like 10 minutes as well, so won't miss much. I still do want to solve this puzzle though. Regardless. Oh, by the way, I added the exclamation mark uptime and exclamation mark quality commands yesterday to the Nightbot, so that's the thing. Like, yes, the quality command is not that useful, but if you want to check, you can. And the uptime is the thing that people usually use on like a bunch of different streams, so hopefully that's going to be useful as well. Fuck, okay. Here's the thing. It wants you to kind of create this situation where you grab a bunch of shit and you kind of pull it towards the outskirts of this inner square, right? And then you sort of break them off to do things on your own, right? See what I'm doing? Like, that's what it wants you to do. Here's the thing. If you grab one too many molecules, one too many elements, it's Dunzo. It's Dunzo City for you. Dunzo Town. You don't get out of there alive. What the fuck is this? Like, what am I supposed to do now? Nothing. That's it. And is grabbing the oxygen first even, like, the right thing to do? Maybe not, but, like, that's almost the only thing you can do. Oh! Grab 2 oxygens. How the fuck does that happen? I think that's right, though, because I saw what I need to be doing-ish. Well, I can't move that direction, I can't move that direction, we've pretty much done that, okay. I'll do that then. Alright, so what if we keep going and merge on this side then? Have 2 of these bad boys just chilling there. I mean, I don't imagine I'm doing the right thing at all, because, it doesn't look right to me. Although... Right? If I break all of them off, and then sort of just go for it. With the oxygens and everything. Once I start actually, quote-unquote, going for it, becomes a bit silly. But now I've created like a really good situation for myself, I think. Because the only connection that oxygen needs to have is carbon. Right? Right. Interesting. So, no, not just yet. I need to connect this carbon to one more hydrogen, which is the simplest thing to do. And then I need to connect... Like, it's almost like that sort of an idea, but a bit more elegant, because once I try to do that, it sort of stops me from doing anything else, right? It's really, I think I'm really close, but like it's so easy to fuck up. Because if I start like that, I can't sort of, because the hydrogen that's already on my tail, and it stops me from doing anything else. So if I start doing this shit, this is doable, and this is sort of fine in a way, right? But then it's so fucking close. This is so close. I just need one more connection here. We're done, but that's not how this game works. No, that's hardly what needs to happen. And that just extends it. And I think I fucked up somewhere a bit earlier. But how can I fuck up here? Look, like, there's only so much you can do here. Ah, okay. Does this help? I don't think it does. I need to like expose carbon like that. Yeah. There we go. Fuck, that was so close. That was so close though. How is this not happening? Okay. Fuck my I seeing this? Are you seeing this? Because I definitely am seeing this, and I'm not happy. At all. Fuck. Is there like a... Is there like a... sequence? Is it like an order to this that I'm not seeing? I need this. I need this to move down. To grab this. Makes for a very pleasant sound. But I gotta assure you, the sound in my head right now is far from pleasant. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Because I think I'm like, I don't think it's a problem with the very beginning of the puzzle. Because here's the thing, this game does not actually like to send you back to the very beginning. It doesn't like. If you fucked up in the beginning, the problem is gonna be in the middle. If the problem is at the very end, it seems like this game just wants you to see what you're doing wrong at this stage of the puzzle, rather than asking you to restart the whole bloody thing. Which might be right, and might also be bollocks. I might be talking rubbish right now. Go back to the... yeah. This marvelous place. The fact that there's one less, it doesn't help, does it? This just grabs it. And if I do grab it, the only way to kind of do myself in is... What if I don't just need to go for that oxygen just yet? I think it's gonna be the same shit though. Like, I don't think it's gonna be any different. I think it's... problem is exactly the same. It may be the case that I positioned the hydrogens wrong in the first place, and now that's why I'm suffering. It may have been that one of the hydrogens is it needs to be like at a different place. Where else can we shove the thing to make them sort of comfortable for each other? What I definitely can do, I'm not sure if it's going to help, I can shove that hydrogen there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a mistake, but let's try it. And that's what we did, right? And then I went whammy. No, that's not what I did, though. Yeah, I guess I didn't approach it like that, right? Like that, sort of. I went there, and I went there. And then we were like, yo, but we need a thing. Thing. I don't actually remember what we did next. Oh, there we go. It doesn't actually help me, though. Yeah, it doesn't actually help. It's the same idea. It's the same idea. Okay. You know what? Fresh look. Fresh start. Fuck it all. Fuck all of it. I need... You know what? Maybe I need an oxygen on my tail rather than a hydrogen, right? Like, that's also a thing that might be a thing, right? I don't actually remember what I did, but... I kind of have a lot on my plate right now with this thing. But... Yeah, it brought me back to the same shit I had before, I think. It's nothing really too different. So, what if I shove all this shit into the appropriate places? Ah, that's already, okay. Like, very beginning of the puzzle. Yeah, what if I need, like, to grab the second oxygen a bit earlier on in the game? Thing is, if I do, like, I can't do much with it. It's not like it... No. No, I don't see it. Fortunately not seeing it. Oh well. I guess that's that. It's a pretty hard game, so I don't feel too bad for not finishing this one puzzle. We're doing quite okay though. Like I wouldn't say we're doing bad. Taking a while though. I'm not quite sure how much of the game is still left though, but.